What is up, my friends? It's Matt, and it is Wild Wild Wednesday. Yes, it is yet another episode. Um, Today, I am doing a very, very fun one from the year I was born. That's 1980. In case if any of you didn't realize from reading, it is none other than Zombie Holocaust, aka Dr. Butcher, MD, Medical Deviant. Yes, I put this is the alternate cover artwork for Zombie Holocaust, which, hold on, let me slip that out here real quick. There's the regular artwork for Zombie Holocaust. I just do the Dr. Butcher MD, which it's like, look at that. It's so cool, guys. I mean, come on. How could you go wrong with that? Yes. So, I mean, now you know what movie we're doing. It's from, like I said, 1980. It stars Ian McCulloch, which he is great. He was in Zombie and a bunch of other stuff. That Zombie is the first thing that comes to mind with him. Alexandra, Delli, Colli, Sherry Buchanan, Peter O'Neill, Donald O'Brien, Dakar, which he was in Zombie as well. Walter Patriarca. Yeah, whatever, I'm done with that one. Linda Fumis, and it's directed by Marino, Girolami. Yeah, I know I am terrible at pronunciation on those names. First and foremost, I'm going to say I am so sorry for murdering your names. Or murdering those names. What's this movie about? It's about a group of scientists that are head to where they're in New York, and they're heading to this island of Keto or Keto. Let me double check on here. It's Keto. Yeah, they're heading to there because while they're in New York, somebody keeps stealing body parts from the local mortuary, or the local stealing parts from the cadavers at the school that for doctors and stuff like that, where they're getting, doing their doctorate. So people are there. These parts are coming up missing. They find out it's this guy who is from this tribe that's in Keto, and lo and behold, the one girl knows all about them because she has a sacrificial dagger from them. Somebody steals it. Lo and behold, the tribe steals it. They head to Keto, and while they're there, they meet up with this crazy doctor, Dr. Obrero, I think is his name. They meet up with him, and he is just a lunatic. He is, if you didn't know, is the Dr. Butcher. He is the butcher, the medical deviant. He is experimenting with dead bodies, transferring living organisms into a dead organism to make it live again. Which is just insane to think, like, you could just transfer your brain or other body parts into a dead tissue and make it living again. That is just insane to think of. So you could essentially live for a really long time. I don't know if necessarily forever, but a really, really long time. Would I want to live that long? Nah. You'd get bored after a while because most of your friends and family are gone, and what's the point if you don't have anybody there to spend your time with on Earth? Like what's the reason? So you got him doing that. Now there is a blend of cannibalism film in here. There's a blend of zombie film in here. It is, I don't know. There's a little bit of medical exploitation there too, because it shows like the gore in this is actually kind of decent. There's a hand chop off that's pretty good. There's a heart removal it's it's laughable by nowadays standards, but back then I'm sure it really gave some people some squeamish feelings. Which, by the way, this is often thought of as one of the video UK video nasties, which it is not. It was tried as I want to say a Section 2, but didn't nothing stuck on it legally, so it didn't really even go on there. It might be on a Section 3, but I seriously doubt it. There's just so much stuff that is on those lists that'll blow your mind. So it's a good, strong possibility. I should have probably checked that out to see if it was on the Section 3 list. If not, then I don't know. I am just like not very good today. I don't know why, because I should know this movie inside and out. I've seen it a million times, or at least 20, 30 times. Yeah, probably 20 times. I've seen this, and each time it gets better. It just depends on who you watch. It's one of those, it's fun to watch with a group. I watch it at least once a year. Sometimes I watch it twice a year. Back in the day, I watched it with the commentary, but I've forgotten so much on that I don't even remember half the things that I learned off of it. Other than that this is a fantastic film. As far as any types of ratings on this one goes, on a 1 through 5 scale, the technical side is probably like a 3. You know, it's up and down, it's flighty. The camera angles are great at times. There are errors, like there is a part where a guy jumps out of a window, and God bless them for doing it, showing the body fall and hitting the ground. God bless them for trying that. But you can tell it's a dummy as soon as it hits the ground, because the arm of it flops off and it bounces off of it. And then when you immediately cut to, there's the body, which is played by the actor. Now he's laying on the ground all bloodied up, and his arm is magically reattached. So it's like one of those things. It's it has errors, and I think a lot of this, they came in, they had some money. They're riding in off of the coattails of Zombie. As a matter of fact, they even used some of the sets that were in Fulci's Zombie, which is kind of crazy. And there is even some of the zombies, the way they look, it kind of reminds me of Fulci's Zombie as well. The Italians know how to do zombies. They're pretty cool. I mean, let's see here if I can, like that one right there. It's fun looking. I mean, you can't go too wrong with that. That's really cool. And it's all practical effects. There's zero CGI in this, because CGI did not exist. As far as any of the old kind of visual effects, like lighting and design, any kind of optical effects, there's none of that in here. This is all 100% practical, which is the best. You can't go wrong. You know, if you're going to use CGI, in my opinion, you need to use it to cover up the seams of practical, which is, I feel that's what it should be used for. It'd work the best. It'd make everything look much crisper, because there are, you know, a practical effect is amazing, but there are still flaws in it. Even like if you go back and look at stuff like John Carpenter's The Thing, like there's parts of it that are kind of weird and wonky looking, but it's still awesome. I would rather take that over anything. Like nowadays, you got like movies like Terratomorph and South Mill District that have amazing creatures as well, which are newer films, and those aren't getting enough love, in my opinion. I will review those. I'm going to do them together on a one review. maybe in the next month or so. Because I got stuff lined up for this month that I want to watch and review, and already got the list. Let's see if I stick to it. All right, y'all. Oh, I forgot. My entertainment rating on the 1 through 5, I'm gonna give it a 4. So it's a pretty good movie. It's a 3 and a 4. Let's give it a 3.5 out of 5. So it is a little above average. So definitely give it a watch if you're a fan of the old Italian horror films. If you're a fan of zombie films, give it a watch. If you're a fan of cannibal films, give it a watch. You will not be disappointed. It definitely fulfills on a lot of levels. The last zombie movie that I would say has more than this going on is probably Hell of the Living Dead, because I mean that one is just so bonkers and all over the place that it's mind numbing. All right, all right, y'all. Love your faces as always. I'm running up over 11 minutes today. I'll see you tomorrow with another fantastic movie, and have a fantastic day.